A woman wants to commit suicide because her husband is getting married to a second wife. Firstly, there is no reason why a Muslim should commit suicide. This is the first issue. There is nothing that should make a Muslim commit suicide. It only shows that that woman has little religion, very little religion. That's why she thinks that she has something that can make her commit suicide. So the man should know that, this woman, so your religion is small. Nothing should make a Muslim choose to commit suicide. The second thing about that is that she wants to commit suicide over something that does not concern her. It does not concern you. It is the choice of your husband. It is the choice of your husband. So if she wants to commit suicide, we prevent her. We talk to her. We allow people advise her and all of that. I remember a professor who wanted to take a second wife. In fact, a professor of medicine. He wanted to take a second wife. The first wife wanted to commit suicide, as they say. He said she dropped when she heard the information. She fell down like she was dead. He just carried her into the hospital. He told nurses and doctors, please take care of her. After a few days, the woman woke up again. She's back on her feet now. So sometimes women want to bring a lot of drama into this issue. And they want to paint their husband, who is a good man, as a bad man. If you kill yourself, Allah will still punish you again in the hereafter for killing yourself. So let women take this matter just in its place. Yes, there is the ordinary ghayra amongst women, jealousy amongst women, but it has limits. Everything has its own limits. So if you want to say because a man took a second wife, that's the reason why you want to kill yourself, Allah will punish you after you die. And when you die, your children will be there. Nobody will be there to provide the mother care for them. So what has your suicide provided? So help that woman to prevent her from wounding herself and bringing harm to her children and painting her husband black. We prevent her. We talk to her. We try to help her to better her religion, because that's one index that her religion is bad, thinking that she wants to commit suicide. So we help her. Whatever we can do to help her to understand the circumstance. But that is not to compel the husband to take a second decision. It does not have to be that the husband now has to change the decision. If he, from himself, chooses to change that position, then he has a right. Just as he has a right to take the decision in the first place, he also has that right to change the decision. But if he insists, he has no blame at all. If the man insists, he has no blame at all. At all. If the woman goes ahead and commits suicide, she'll be punished by Allah after she dies. May Allah protect us. There is no reason why a Muslim should think that the next thing that remains for him or her is how does that person commit suicide. May Allah protect us from that. Whoever commits suicide, if you kill yourself using a poison, you'll be punished by that in the hell with that poison. If you kill yourself by strangulating yourself, you'll be strangulated inside Jahannam. So this is enough for any person to see that suicide is not an option in Islam. It's not an option for anything that we don't like. Something happens to you, you don't like it. The next option is suicide. It's not an option in Islam. Close that door. And the time that we can talk like this is now that everybody is calm. Close that door. Suicide is not an option in Islam. Whoever kills himself or herself by means of something will be punished by that thing in Jahannam. So that's why when people ascribe suicide bombing to Islam, you say, how can it be suicide and it is bombing and it is Islamic? The same Islam that says, وَلَا تُلْقُوا بِأَيْدِيكُمْ إِلَى تَهَلُكَ. Don't with your hands bring yourself into destruction. Islam says, the Quran says, وَلَا